All right, oh, bring it pick.
All three of these gentlemen are first timers.
There we go.
I'm sorry,
I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remember your caps and join us for the playing of our national anthem. Joining their bands on the field, we have the Corona Mustang Cardinals with us here this evening for the anthem. Please remain standing as our anthem is performed by Jeff Liftman on our Bakersfield organ.
Good evening and welcome to Bull Diamond at Blairfield for a Big West baseball matchup between the Roadrunners of California State University Bakersfield and the Dirtbags of Long Beach State. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. I'm JayDe Beaudry alongside Brennan Rodriguez for this matchup. It is game one of the weekend series. Long Beach State comes into this one after a lethargic midweek loss to UCLA. On Tuesday, they were mercy ruled in just 7 innings, dropping a 12-1 contest. Bakersfield, on the other hand, comes in having won back-to-back games on a doubleheader against Westfield in the midweek. Their bats are hot. Brandon, the objective tonight for Long Beach State is simple: get the win. But what will the Dirtbags need to do to get back to winning ways?
Kellen Montgomery's going to have to keep these runners honest. They have 3 runners within the top 10 of the Big West stolen base list, so that's going to be a tough task for him for sure. He's also going to have to limit the bat of Nick Mascara. He's batting 400 in a series versus Westcliff, and he's been on a tear this whole season. He's, I believe, top 10 in the Big West as well with batting average. So a tough task ahead for him as well. And they're going to have to put the pressure on Ryan King, who has struggled in his previous matchup with Northridge and Cal State Fullerton, but is coming off a tear, striking out 10 of the UC Riverside bats. So it's going to be a tough task for them today.
Yeah, the pitching matchup tonight will see Kellen Montgomery, the regular day one starter for Long Beach State, going up against the redshirt freshman Ryan King. Both right-handers will take them on tonight for the win. Bakersfield stands at 6-6 in the Big West on the season. They move on to the 5th and final spot in the Big West tourney. As it stands, Long Beach State are on the outside looking in. They're 6-9 in Big West play. This is a pivotal series for both teams. So far, the Dirtbags have had an up and down season, to say the least. They're 12-18. Haven't had the best of luck at times, but tonight, in front of a home crowd, looking to get back on track. Dirtbags tonight wearing black uniforms with white pants. The sun shaded most of the field. Infield just covered slightly by shade. Let's run you through the starting lineups for Long Beach State. Taking the field first, Montgomery on the mound. Connor Sharpio returns to first base. Responsibilities behind the dish, it's Efren Ortega at second base. Easton Elliott returns to the lineup. And at shortstop, Armando Brasenio, one of the offensive leaders for this team, comes in to reclaim his position. At third base, Nathan Cadena, after starting at first base in the midweek, moves to third. And the outfield, we see a bit of a shuffle. Kyle Ashford stays in his position at right. Alex Champagne, as always, in center field. And at left field, we have Reed Montgomery. A name we don't see too often for this Dirtbags lineup. Just moments away from first pitch. As for California State University Bakersfield, obviously they have those two big wins, but they've had a lot of success in the Big West as well, Brandon. That last series against Riverside, taking 2 in 3 games.
Yeah, and this is an opportunity for Long Beach to get back in the race. If they get these 3 big wins, I mean, they end up in this place of Bakersfield. So these 3 wins can put them back in the conversation for the tournament, the Big West tournament.
That would be absolutely huge. We'll take you off screen here. Game is about to get started. It'll be Kellen Montgomery on the mound. The first man he'll face is the leadoff man for Bakersfield. Bakersfield tonight with an interesting uni combo. Gray pants, yellow shirts with white numbers. Not the easiest to see in the broadcast booth. Thankfully, home plate is in the shade. Makes it a little bit easier. It'll be Noah Alvarez, the third baseman, to lead off for the Roadrunners. Montgomery delivers the first pitch in for a strike. Montgomery on the season has had success leading off series for the Dirtbags. The last appearance, unfortunately, was in Hawaii. Dirtbags dropped that contest, but ended up winning the last 2 of the series.
Montgomery's going to look for a lot of strikeouts this game. They have a lot of strikeouts on their starting lineup, so normally where he's looking for a ground out, fly out, he's going to be looking for strikeouts.
It's a different assignment.
Montgomery delivers another pitch, steal 2, and that's his first strikeout of the contest. 1-2-3. Down goes Noah Alvarez. Montgomery off to a hard start. Strikes out the first man on just 3 pitches.
The game plan too, all 3 pitches coming inside.
Evan Cloyd, first baseman, wearing number 25, steps into the batter's box now. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed Montgomery. Bags with 1 down here in the top of the first. Montgomery delivers, and that one is just low and outside. Doesn't quite hit his mark. Count 0-1. Montgomery winds up, delivers again. Ground ball, gets past second base, and gets into the outfield. That'll be a base hit. Done well to knock it down. Over there is Armando Brasenio. First hit of the afternoon for the Roadrunners. Plates Evan Cloyd, first base.
Cloyd's batting average doesn't really show. Maybe not the most consistent hitter, but has 22 RBIs on the season. He is leading in that category for Cal State Bakersfield.
So the runner on first, Nick Marasco is going to come to the plate, the center fielder, batting .353 on the season. Montgomery delivers one to the outside, first strike. The orange California native, it's a lefty. Montgomery, another pitch, this one also outside. Count to Marasco, 1-1.
Here's this little concept. It's called the NCAA. It's a PDF. You can download it anytime and double check, which is why I keep on my computer.
Montgomery delivers a pitch. That's a high fly ball into right field. Ashworth is going to range in into the sun, from the shade, and makes the catch. Out there for Kyle Ashworth in right field. The Dirtbags have 2 down with 1 out. With 1 on.
The short answer is no, the right people.
Roadrunners still with a runner on here in the top of the first. It'll be up to Cody Hendricks, the Canadian outfielder. Today playing in right field. Batting .224 on the season. A big stolen base throw as well for the Roadrunners. Montgomery delivers the first pitch. High for ball 1.
These are the guys who's going to want to keep out of the base path to give us that comfortable pitch out.
Montgomery checks over to first base, starts his windup, delivers another pitch. Hendricks lays off. It's called ball 2. Montgomery sets to deliver. 2-0 pitch, that one misses inside. Count now 3-0 to Hendricks. Montgomery nods his head a few times, looking behind the dish to Efren Ortega, who's worked his way into the starting lineup in the last few games. Third pitch, that paints the mood. So
I think notoriously though, you were like over the season. I think it was 44.
2 out with a man on first.
I was like Yeshiva and Lehman who broke all their like long losing streaks. You should have put that in like your notes.
Montgomery delivers the payoff pitch and walks Hendricks. That one misses just inside. Didn't quite graze the zone. Third back still with 2 outs. Now have runners on first and second.
Montgomery's not going to be happy with that one. You can see, even though Noah Alvarez still has no stolen base on the season, he's very aggressive on that base path taking big leads. Definitely not going to be happy with that.
And it's Armando Briseño who's stepped inside just to shade the runner on his second, Floyd, as Montgomery delivers the first pitch to Brock Ferreira. The Honolulu native playing first base tonight, wearing the number 15. 6-foot senior, left-handed hitter. Montgomery delivers again. Count now 1-1. One just low and inside.
Oh yeah, that's more real.
Both road runners take big leads off the first and second. As Montgomery steps off the chalk and resets.
Yeah, Raphael's over in jail.
Ferreira steps out of the batter's box and now steps back in. Montgomery set to deliver. Checks back to second base. Briseño runs to cover and the throw down to second. Catches Briseño, but Floyd back in plenty of time. Just an inside move there from Montgomery.
Just trying to keep the runners on because
Ferreira still facing a 1-1 as Montgomery delivers a pitch. And that one gets past catcher Ortega. The runners will advance.
Fastball.
Ortega just took his eye off the ball there at the last second. The road runners' aggressive base running pays off as both runners advance 90 feet. So now the Dirtbags face a more precarious situation. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. And Brock Ferreira facing a 2-1 count. Left-handed hitter against the right-handed Montgomery. Montgomery delivers again. And that pitch misses to the outside. Now a 3-1 count. A dangerous situation here early for the Dirtbags. As Ferreira adjusts the shoulder pads, steps back in. Montgomery delivers the pitch, and that paints the zone. Full count. A big pitch coming from Kellen Montgomery, trying to get out of a first inning jam. Pitch from Montgomery, misses outside, and the bases are loaded for the road runners. A tough spot here, like you said, Brandon. One of the road runners' most dangerous hitters coming to the plate. We're going to have a mound visit here early. Coach Orlando Garza is going to come out and have a chat with Kellen Montgomery and the infield. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. Looking to attack here early and continue their hot hitting streak. Their last 2 games, they put up 23 runs. Quite impressive. he plays in every single game. Just a consistent force in this Roadrunners team.
Champagne for the Roadrunners.
I like that. Alex Champagne, the throwback center fielder, also an Ironman himself, as Montgomery tries to throw back to second and the ball gets past Briseño. First run is going to score here for the Roadrunners. Montgomery tries an inside move right away. Briseño can't come back in time. And a calamitous error and an easy stand-up run. The Roadrunners are up 1-0. Now we've got runners on the corners.
They're going to have to get these chairs out right now because they're going to stay aggressive on these base paths every chance they get. So.
We saw the big leads that every runner has taken here for the Roadrunners, and it pays off as Montgomery just can't find Briseño. Now needs to reset. The count still 0-0. And now it's 0-1 as Elijah Pelayo fouls that one off in the direction of the batting cages. Not the start Kellen Montgomery would have wanted. Had 2 outs and a runner on first. Loaded the bases. And a run scored on a missed pickoff. Now Pelayo's going to try to lay down a bunt. Goes behind home plate and foul. Pelayo now facing a 0-2 count. Montgomery needs one more strike to get out of the jam. Pelayo, a speedy infielder as well, a very aggressive runner. As Montgomery delivers another pitch, this one to the outside, and the runner on first is going to steal second. But not in time. Strikeout to Pelayo is Montgomery's second of the inning. As the Roadrunners plate one in the top of the first. Now to the Dirtbags to respond. Right back here on 22 West Radio. I'm not used to putting on play-by-play for anything. It's good.
I stopped it a couple times. And then my first time, last time,
When I take a break, you can. Okay, anytime. Yeah. We do. I've tried to pull up, but it's not. Heading into the bottom of the first, it's Bakersfield who has a 1-0 lead over the Dirtbags. That's now going to be up Long Beach State to respond. We're going to run in the top half of the frame. We'll get our first look at redshirt freshman pitcher Ryan King, who takes the mound for Bakersfield.
Michigan State. Not Michigan State, the state of Michigan. He struggled a bit early on in the season, but really validated the 2 seasons.
First batter he'll face is Kyle Ashworth, who notoriously always takes the first pitch looking. Kyle Ashworth, wearing number 4, as he always does so far this season. Batting .311, but boasts the best on-base percentage in this entire Dirtbags lineup. Second pitch delivered outside. Catch of the zone though. It's a 1-1 count to Kyle Ashworth. Santa Ana native. Second on the team in RBIs as well. As the pitch is delivered, comes down and goes past second base with a diving catch and throw down to first. Not in time. Excellent play that time by the shortstop for the Roadrunners. It's Pelayo, many shortstop that diving catch to prevent Ashworth from getting extra bases. But first batter for the Dirtbags does reach safely. as Alex Champagne steps up.
That base hit for Ashford is still somehow going to make the highlight tape for Vallejo. Full Superman dive step
Great stop from Vallejo. That was a hard hit ball from Ashworth as well. He had his eyes set for second base. Vallejo able to knock it down. Ashworth on first also poses a stolen base threat. He's 3 for 4 in the season. The pitch down to Champagne is outside. Ryan King so far this season. An 0-4 record, 4.6 ERA. He's been solid in a few of his outings. It's a starting nod tonight. Pitch down to Ashworth, fouled off into his hands. The count 11-1.
Interestingly enough, he still got a win this season. 0-4 on the season. He still manages to be their ace. That's on pretty impressive performances.
Pitch down from King, misses high. Champagne faces 2-2 count. Probably King's most impressive outing came recently against UC Riverside. No walks, 10 strikeouts in a game that, incredibly, Bakersfield did not win. There's a pitch delivered to Champagne. There's a high fly ball into right field, ranging over and making the catch. Well ahead of the warning track is Hendricks. Should run you through this Bakersfield lineup as well.
Shortstop number 3, Armando.
There in right field making the catch is Cody Hendricks. In center field, Nick Morasco. And in left field, Elgin Bennett. The infield behind the dish, we start with Tyler Leroy at first base, Evan Boyd, Lewis Zuleika playing second. We've obviously seen a highlight play already from the shortstop, Elijah Pelayo. And at third base, Noah Alvarez, leadoff man, struck out by Kellen Montgomery. Now stepping up to the plate is Armando Briseño, who leads the Dirtbags team in almost every major offensive statistical category, leading in batting average, hits, slugging percentage. He's tied with 5 home runs for the team lead as well. Runner on first and 1 out, facing a 1-0 count. Takes a pitch from King high into the outside.
He's absolutely red hot. He even got the Long Beach only point, I believe, against UCLA. A big home run in that game.
Long Beach down big. Armando Briseño stepped up on Tuesday, delivered a solo shot over the right field wall at Jackie Robinson Stadium. King delivers a pitch, and Armando Briseño swings and misses. Two-one count now. 1 out as Ashworth takes a healthy lead off at first. King sets, delivers to Briseño, and catches the bottom of the zone. 2-2 count now to Briseño. King resets into the windup. Takes his time, delivers to Briseño, who swings and misses. King fights back from a 2-0 count to strike out Armando Briseño. Roadrunners now, 2 outs. The bottom of the first, Ashworth still waiting for a chance to run on first.
Slide step. To the plate. All the time he does. For a dangerous runner like Kyle Ashford.
That'll be the first baseman Connor Sharpio, who returns to the lineup today after resting in the midweek. First pitch to Sharpio, fouled off. Leaves the yard. Right over the press box here. Out to left field. Sharpio on the season has been in and out of the lineup. Primary starting first baseman for the Dirtbags. So far on the season, hitting .224. He's played in 29 of 30 games, where he started 26. Second pitch to Sharpio, fouled off in the same direction, also leaves the stadium. Sharpio still facing a no-2 count. Dirtbags 2 outs against him. Ashworth takes a 2-hop lead off first. Pitch from King. Sharpio takes a big cut. His third foul ball. He's making contact, Brandon, but he's not catching all the ball.
Yeah, Sharpio this season has thrived with runners on base, so he's looking to catch one here. He's taking big hacks at these pitches.
Sharpio faces no 2 count. Ryan King in the windup. There was the pitch. That one is way high.
Well, that overturned.
Losing a bit of control, and King wipes his right hand on his jersey before resetting. Looking at the 5th pitch of this at-bat to Connor Sharpio. Pitch comes in high. He tried that same curveball, Brandon, but again, didn't quite get the dip on it. Count 2-2. King delivers low. Sharpio able to get a hold of it. Passes into right field, but it's easily caught. Not much movement needed from Hendricks over there at right. Back strand one here in the bottom of the 1st. Right back to the top of the 2nd inning. Rollers coming back to the plate. Up 1-0 on Long Beach State.
This time we'd like to recognize following groups in attendance with us here this evening. Welcome to GG20 Baseball Pixel Touchers. Welcome to Paul Moore and friends. Welcome to the St. Louis Youth Baseball Dodgers and Cardinals.
Hold on.
This evening, cheer monitor bags. Please remind you your bags will be back for full time at Bakersfield tomorrow.
Are we quiet?
It's the organizers also our Salute to Services game. So make sure you get yourself out here. Active retired services members. Get 2 tickets to the game. We can make guests. Make sure the ID athletes in the office. The 106 first pitch here at Low Round.
No, it's not. It's not for the audio. It's weird. It's not good if we're not on there. I'm looking at the audio levels. That's all. Welcome back to 22 West Radio, streaming live on YouTube. JayDe Beaudry alongside Brandon Rodriguez. All set for action here in the top of the 2nd. Long Beach State trails the Roadrunners of California State, Bakersfield, 1-0. A rough first inning for Kellen Montgomery. He's looking for a better outing here. And the bases loaded and gave up a run, trying to pick off a man at second on a pass ball. First batter he'll face here in the bottom of the 2nd is Elgin Bennett. The Atlanta, Georgia native.
Bennett's going to be another guy that he's going to want to keep off that base path. He's 5'6", and still in base attempt, so going to cause some issues on that base path.
Another really dangerous runner. This Bakersfield lineup full of road runners, living up to their name. Montgomery delivers a pitch. That one's just outside. The count to Bennett 1-1. Elgin Bennett on the season. Appeared in 28 games, started just 16. He's batting .228 as Montgomery blazes a fastball right by him.
Big swing and a miss right there.
The count 2-2 from Elgin Bennett. Sorry, 1-2 from Montgomery working on Bennett. Montgomery delivers another pitch. That one's ripped down the 3rd base line and it's going to stay fair. Bennett rounding first, touches the inside corner. He's heading for 2nd. Bennett gets the stop sign from the 3rd base coach and the first extra base hit of the afternoon goes to Bennett. Stand-up double off Montgomery, who continues to struggle here to start his start.
Absolutely living up to that name. He was burning down the base path.
They came off the inside corner of first base. That's textbook base running. Able to turn 2 with ease. Now it'll be Louis Zulaika. We're getting to the bottom half of the order now. Number 8 hitter, 2nd baseman, batting .224. Squares around for a bunt. As Montgomery checks to second, now delivers a pitch to the outside. Zuleika, the Morgan Hill native. We see a lot of SoCal guys on these Big West teams. Always nice to see when you can get a baller further up the coast as Zuleika lays down a bunt. Montgomery falling back, able to get the throw down to first base in time. Montgomery lost his balance on the turf, still able to throw down to Connor Sharpio. The sacrifice bunt, though, is successful from Zuleika as Bennett is able to advance to third.
He was falling backwards to fire down first base.
Really impressive. Kellen Montgomery thought he had it for a second, then he lost it, had it again. But the sacrifice bunt advances Bennett. We set a very dangerous runner to third. Still with only one out here in the frame. It's Taylor Leroy, the catcher, at the bottom of this order for the Roadrunners, steps up into the left-handed batter's box.
That was a nice hitting catcher. It's 56 on the season.
Montgomery delivers the pitch low and outside. Ortega just checks down to third real quick as Bennett is taking a really healthy lead off the bag. Montgomery, the 1-0 count, delivers one inside, doesn't quite catch the zone.
He's getting the strikeout in this situation. He doesn't have the runner to score at home, so he wants to limit this team. He's got to get the strikeout.
Tyler Leroy with a run freedom here in the batter's box. This is a hitter's count now. Still, as Montgomery delivers the first strike of the at-bat. A 2-1 count with one out and a man on third for the Roadrunners. Montgomery delivers another pitch and a big swing from Tyler Leroy. Big strike for Kellen Montgomery. Brandon said he needs a strikeout. He's just one strike away.
Fooled him with that big slider.
Montgomery looking for a clutch strikeout. Delivers the pitch. Leroy takes it inside, and that's strike three. Montgomery with a subtle fist bump. 2 down now for the Dirtbags in a different scenario. The Roadrunners back to the top of the order. Noah Alvarez, in his first plate appearance, struck out to avoid a repeat of recent history.
It was a great sequence from Kellen Montgomery. You noticed that he had him missing on that last pitch, followed up with the same speed, got him for the strikeout.
Montgomery working against the left-handed Alvarez. Delivers the first pitch, and it's down and away. 1-0 count. Montgomery delivers the second pitch, and that's fouled off at the end of the barrel from Alvarez. Montgomery also staring down third base. On third base responsibilities tonight is Nathan Cadena. He's played all over this infield for the Dirtbags. Dangerous runner on his base. Montgomery delivers another pitch. This one hits the inside corner. Once again, Kellen Montgomery working off a tough inning. Gave up a leadoff double. Now just one strike away, escaping the top of the second cleanly. And Montgomery steps off the bag just to reset himself.
All the strikes for him so far have been going inside on
Montgomery delivers a pitch. This one's inside for strike three. 2 big strikeouts from Kellen Montgomery to finish the inning. Hold the Roadrunners scoreless. The man on third. Big from Kellen Montgomery. Go to the bottom of the second. Roadrunners still lead 1-0. Bags bats still looking to get started. They're on 22 West Radio.
1-0. lucky row is going home with free In-N-Out burger. Thanks to In-N-Out, proud sponsor of Dirtbags Baseball. All right, Dirtbag fans, it's time for the Legends T-shirt toss, brought to you by Legends Sports Bar. Legends Sports Bar located in the heart of our shore, past the action Eastern Sounders, a full bar with respecters. You grab by also right here at Blair Field, the South Side of the Legends Sports Bar.
Everyone else is working. You can see it.
Big West Conference. That's it's everybody's on your footage right there. Bill. Conference standings right now. In that 5 spot.
After Kellen Montgomery holds the Roadrunners scoreless, thanks to 2 big strikeouts at the top of the frame, Dirtbags look to get going offensively at the bottom of the second. Nathan Gadina to lead off. Ryan playing third base tonight. He's played all over the infield all season long. In the midweek, he was at first. He's behind most of his trade at second this season. Offensively, hasn't quite been a force. Only batting .222, but he's played in all 30 games for the Dirtbags. First pitch from King blazes right by Gadina. For strike 1.
Long Beach State's offense looking to get going with 5, 6, and 7 and try and
Have
get
actually talked to the soccer team. We haven't done it since last
King delivers the second pitch outside and catches the zone. Nevertheless, Gadina facing an 0-2 count.
Grand Valley State.
As King checks down at his wrist. And time is going to be called. We'll have a brief mound visit. There might be some technical issues between King and PitchCom. The system that delivers calls from the catcher to the pitcher. Malfunctions. Our first mound visit tonight for Bakersfield. It's a Bakersfield team that has its sights fully set on competing not only for the Big West tournament, but the Big West title. Like we said, so far this season they've found themselves in 5th place, dead even on the season 6 and 6. They still have a big part of their schedule to play. Which gets them also Deeks to make back-to-back again for the dime, facing Milwaukee to finish on Monday. As the mound visit breaks,
Rough May facing all these teams this season.
it only gets tougher from here for Bakersfield. As King delivers the pitch to Gadina, and that's strike 3. Gadina chases a high fastball. Just like that, Bakersfield has the first out at the top of the second.
Reed Montgomery.
Stepping up to the plate now is Reed Montgomery, one of the most muscular men on this Dirtbags lineup. Built more like a bodybuilder than baseball player, Brent.
This last time here, he's gonna have to send me that workout plan. I need these biceps.
There's the workout, the pre-workout, the protein shakes. Whatever Reed Montgomery is doing is working. He just needs to convert that strength into solid hits. So far this season, he hasn't had the best of luck. Only batting 1 left on the season. 2 RBIs, 3 hits. Inefficient. Lefty. Hasn't also gotten too many chances to start in the outfield in his preferred position over there in left. But a chance to prove himself tonight. That's a curveball from King that finally catches the zone.
Coming in big like that, you don't like to see him over 70 level. You can just smooth out that swing. You can definitely be getting a lot more outs.
Montgomery facing an 0-2 count. King delivers a fastball. Montgomery can't get contact on it. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the bottom of the second here. King, who is rolling so far tonight.
Absolutely fired it right by him. Not keep up with that pitch.
Another reshuffled member of the lineup tonight, Justin Rolston hitting in the DH position. Position usually occupied by Luke Taylor. Rolston, a traditional outfielder, is going to bat in the DH spot to start off tonight. Rolston on the season, also not a big hitter, only batting 133. Appearing in 12 games, starting only 2. The LA native. King delivers one low into the outside that gets another generous call.
Dirtbags are have to stay away from that. They're getting a lot of those outside balls, so they have to swing away at those pitches.
King looking to face 3 and sit down 3 in the top of the second, in the bottom of the second. Rolston's able to make contact, but it can't stay fair down the first base line.
He's going to be upset. That was just barely foul. Could have been easy extra bases for Rolston.
Bounced over the orange bag there. Extension of first base, inches away from staying fair. King to deliver another pitch. Rolston swings away, and that's 3 strikeouts. At the bottom of the second inning, Ryan King was on fire. 5 strikeouts so far in this one. Dirtbags go down 1-2-3, still haven't made a full rotation through their lineup. Trailing 1-0 as we head to the top of the third here on 22 West Radio.
I'll just have to talk like a lot louder.
Talk about louder. Yeah, for sure. Check. This is us. I know this is our microphone.
I'll just talk a lot louder.
Heading into the top of the third inning, the Roadrunners lead the Dirtbags here on 22 West Radio 1-0. Kellen Montgomery has had a nervy outing to say the least. Got out of 2 jams, and only given up 1 run. The Long Beach State starter looking to go at least 5 innings tonight. First man he'll face here in the top of the third is Evan Cloyd.
That's what Montgomery's been able to do good all year. He's been, he gets himself in jams, but he's able to get himself out of it. Limit the runs. Also still getting big outs.
Here's Cloyd, who came around to score in the first. Montgomery delivers a pitch that misses down and in. A 2-0 count to Cloyd. Montgomery with a 2-0 count. Delivers one inside. Cloyd's going to rip that one to center field. Champagne ranging back at the wall. Can't make the catch, and it bounces on the warning track. Champagne is going to have to rally it into Briseño, and it's an easy stand-up double for Evan Cloyd. Brandon, one near left the yard.
Yeah, scorched that one center field, had Champagne scrambling back to get that ball. Champagne covers a lot of ground, so he had to hit that one hard for him to get out.
Big contact from Cloyd. Stand-up double. Puts another runner in scoring position for the Roadrunners. Also making way for Nick Marasco, one of the big hitters, the most efficient hitters in this Roadrunners lineup. flew out in the first. Looking to score some in the second. Takes a big hack at the first pitch by Montgomery. He goes foul.
Tough task for Montgomery right here. He's the best hitter on this team by far. One of the best hitters in the Big West. There's the scoring position. He's going to have to stop him.
Marasco, the redshirt junior, stands 6'3". Montgomery delivers a pitch to the outside that doesn't get the call. Count now 1-1.
Yeah, I should be fine.
Marasco, in his third year of college ball, played at Kansas State and then Chipola College. As Montgomery delivers one that's off speed and catches Marasco swinging.
Yeah, you can check it.
1-2 count against Marasco as Montgomery once again is going to need to continue with a runner in scoring position for the remainder of this inning. Montgomery checks back to second, works in the windup, delivers a pitch. Marasco's going to tap that one to first base. Connor Sharpio is going to beat the runner, and that's the first out for the Dirtbags, but Boyd able to advance easily to third base. We've seen this before already in this game, Brandon. Runner on third, always dangerous.
Yeah, Mascara did his job right there. Just dribbled it to the opposite side of the infield. Was able to advance the runner. Now again, he's going to be faced with a strikeout situation.
Cody Hendricks is going to step up. Hendricks in the first inning drew a walk. The British Columbia native comes to Bakersfield from Canada. 6'2" senior faced Kellen Montgomery, who delivers a fastball that just catches the outside of the dish. Efren Ortega having to get up out the squat, catch it. The 1-0 from Montgomery. Fouled off and away. I'll leave Blairfield behind the press box. Hendricks takes a big hack at it. Montgomery checks over to third. Delivers the 1-0 and Ortega can't get a hold of it. Ball squirts out down towards first base. Montgomery able to cover home plate in time. The runner doesn't go.
Ortega just got just enough of that ball just to limit that runner from limiting the ball to go back any further than it did. Easily for a second run for the Roadrunners.
Montgomery, the right-hander, working against the right-handed Cody Hendricks, just hasn't been able to get a hold of that fastball. So now he delivers one inside, and Hendricks takes a golf swing at it. Choked up by an off-speed pitch from Montgomery. Now the count 2-2.
Another batter absolutely fooled on that pitch.
Montgomery sets, delivers inside, and that was ripped to center field. Hendricks hits it right to Champagne, out of Champagne, throws down to home, gets a grounder, it hops off the pitcher's mound. Can't get home in time. Floyd comes around to score the second time tonight. Dirtbags are up 2-0. Alex Champagne can't elevate the ball enough. Throw down to home, not in time.
Yeah, there was on line there just until it hit that pitcher's mound. It would have been a much closer play.
Designated hitter number 15, Brock Carrera.
So it'll go down as a sacrifice fly for Hendricks. Able to plate one more runner here. 2 down in the inning. Nobody on base for the Roadrunners. As Brock Carrera steps up. The right-handed Montgomery facing another lefty. Delivers one high for ball 1. Montgomery delivers the second pitch. This one's going to be ripped over the head of Briseno at shortstop and into left field all the way back to the wall. Brock Carrera rounding second, rounding first with ferocity. He's going to stand up to second. Lost his helmet in the process. More aggressive base running from the Roadrunners. Another runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Reed Montgomery just lost that one in the sun. You can see him covering his face. Couldn't find the ball.
Looks
like Champagne had a run over there to pick it up for him. Get that ball in, but resulted in an extra base hit. So more runners in scoring position for Helen Montgomery.
Talk about the sun. The shade has covered most of the field except for really a part of the warning track between right field and center field. Reed Montgomery all season long has struggled with the sun. Has missed a few fly balls. on sunny days. He's gotten tangled up in his feet trying to chase some fly balls back at the wall as well. It's a costly one. The Dirtbags have 2 down and a runner on second. Elijah Palayo, the Roadrunners' leading hitter. The plate is Montgomery. Throws one back to second, but it's covered by Easton Elliott. Looks like it'll be Elliott taking over second base coverage as Montgomery delivers the 0-0 to Palayo. Gets the bump for strike 1.
It really comes at the cost of giving up a little bit ground behind you. You'd like to see him come in just a few more steps and then get that shade.
Montgomery delivers the 0-1. This is it low into the outside. On the pass ball in the first inning, it was Briseño responsible for covering second. The throw down from Montgomery got past him. So it looks like TJ Bruce has made an adjustment. It's Easton Elliott saying, Brandon, giving him some room behind him. Pitch from Montgomery. This is low and away again. It's 2-1 count to Palayo.
Especially since we got in at 10:30. And then tomorrow they're moving at 12:30. What's at 4:30? So
The 2-1 pitch, 2 outs and a runner on second. Montgomery delivers to Palayo and he misses outside. A 3-1 count now.
Which is why
Credit to the Roadrunners. They're not chasing any pitches outside. They're staying patient. They're looking for their pitch and they're capitalizing each time.
It's one of the perks we have. And not plus the pictures I have every commercial.
Montgomery delivers the 3-1. Palayo's able to make contact. Briseño gets on his belly, makes the throw down to first. Is it in time? Yes, it is! 3 outs and a big play from Armando Briseño at shortstop. Able to lay out, stop the ball, pop up, and make the throw down to Connor Sharpio in time for out number 3. The Dirtbags escape another jam at the top of the third. Head to the bottom of the frame here on 22 West Radio. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you very much.
Here in the bottom of the third inning at Bakersfield, it's still Ryan King on the mound for the Roadrunners. Has had good stuff tonight so far. We're in the number 51, so far totaling 4 strikeouts. The Dirtbags haven't been able to get through their lineup once. First plate appearance of the night for Easton Elliott tonight playing second base. Dirtbags still look for something on offense. Catch register a hit. Sorry, only registering 1 hit so far for their first 2 innings. Elliott, the lefty, working against the right-handed King. King delivers a pitch inside to Elliott. Elliott gets good contact on it, but it's going to fly foul all the way to the Dirtbags bullpen.
Yeah, good contact on that. He hit that pretty far.
The sun has also completely disappeared here at Bakersfield, the entire diamond and outfield covered in shade as night begins to fall here in Long Beach. King to deliver the 0-1. Elliott scores around for a bunt. King blazes one up and inside. Elliott has to straighten back to the wood, losing a few teeth.
Yeah. See, a trip to the dentist right there, that quick reflex.
out of the stretch. Deliver the 1-1 to Elliott, who takes it low and inside. Called ball 2.
Mentioned on the warm-up pitches, he still hasn't gotten that curveball down. It hasn't worked out for him. He hasn't got grip on it, but interestingly enough, I haven't seen him turn to the rosin back.
Pitch from King. Elliott takes a crack at one chest level once again. Flies towards the bullpen. We saw a few pitches from King earlier on in the first 2 innings where he just tried his curveball and it would either hang too high or not dip at all. He said Brennan, he hasn't gone to the rosin bag. Something he has at his disposal at all times behind the pitcher's mound just to increase his grip on the ball. We also haven't seen him throw a curve here in the third just yet. Now strike 3. Easton Elliott sticks that one looking as King blazes in a fastball.
Although he doesn't get rid of that curveball, he really has that fastball dialed. He's painting the corners, painting the outside. He's got full command of it. He's using it to get strikeouts.
Just the work from King, especially on the fastball. The Diamondbacks haven't been able to get on his timing tonight. Get our way all the way down to the 8-hitter. Sorry, the 9-hitter, Efren Ortega. This inning will see the first full cycle of the Dirtbags lineup. Ortega tonight starting behind the dish in his 14th game of the season. Ortega pops one fly into short right field. It's going to be Hendricks to make the catch, and that's 2 outs for the Roadrunners. Bit of a catch by committee out there in right.
Right fielder number 4, Kyle Ashworth.
A lot of Roadrunners in the area to make that out. It's Hendricks, who's been busy all night long, comes down with it. Kyle Ashworth, the leadoff man, in his second plate appearance tonight for the Dirtbags. Was able to register what has been the Dirtbags' only hit so far in his first at-bat. Single that was knocked down really well by Palaio at the shortstop position. The first pitch from King. Pitch at the top of the strike zone. Ashworth. 0-1 in the count. 2 outs and nobody on. Second delivery from King. Misses high. Count 1-1.
Still no command of the off speed. Off speed pitch coming in high. Had the break there, just could not hit the strike zone.
He takes his time as the pitch clock winds down. Delivers one to Ashworth here. Pitches it on the inside of the bat. Now it's popped high. Off the Blair Field. And the Dirtbags dugout. 1-2 to Kyle Ashworth, who's had an impressive career as a Dirtbag. 6 foot 180 outfielder. He's a graduate student this season. As a junior, he was on March. Big West All-Conference team. As a sophomore, he appeared in 53 games, still the most he's appeared in a single season. Big hitter at times, facing the 1-2. Here's the curveball from King. Still can't control it.
He's getting frustrated with that pitch, but he's trying to figure it out whenever he gets ahead of the count.
Curveball from King, forcing the catcher, probably Leroy, to stand straight up to make the catch. The 2-2 pitch, catches the inside corner. King has his 6th strikeout in the outing, one of his best performances of the season so far. As the Roadrunners continue to blank the Dirtbags, that's 3 zeros in 3 frames. As Long Beach still trails Bakersfield 2-0. Into West Reading, right back. Action in the top of the 4th inning. With that one.
He says 50, you know what Dirtbag that is? He says for 50, Jay Larson, he's got it.
No way that kid knows who Van Larson is. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Good work, Cat.
Come on now.
Sorry, boss.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll talk about it in but still. No way you know who Van Larson is. I barely know who Van Larson is.
join us in wishing a heartfelt happy 60th anniversary, Mike Arnie Walter.
Said sometimes
I don't understand this.
This should be 20.
Okay.
Moving on to the Roadrunners team, left fielder,
Gotta come back.
number 20, Elgin Bennett.
Leading off the top of the fourth for the Roadrunners, it'll be Elgin Bennett, a speedy outfielder who was able to turn 2 in his first plate appearance. Will face Kellen Montgomery. Montgomery delivers the first pitch in for a strike. The count 0-1 to Bennett. Second pitch in from Montgomery, fouled off, right towards the Roadrunners dugout. Montgomery now ahead in the count, 0-2.
Yeah, Montgomery's going to want to get rid of him quickly but that last at bat, he was burning down the base path. He doesn't want to see him anywhere near the bases.
Montgomery, the third pitch, outside, gets a nod. Ortega behind the dish, he likes that placement. Bennett, though, doesn't chase. Count 1-2. Montgomery to deliver, and it's a slow chopper right to Montgomery's glove. Short toss to Connor Sharpfield for out number 1. And for the first time so far today, Kellen Montgomery takes care of business on the first batter he faces.
Yeah, 1 up, 1 down. Good trend change right here. Could be a turning point for Montgomery.
Hope so, as Dirdbags have only given up 2 runs through 3 innings, but a lot of men left on base for the Roadrunners. It'll be Lewis Zuleika to face Montgomery now with 1 out. Zuleika squares around, doesn't make contact. Montgomery plays a high fastball right by him. Zuleika, the 6'1" infielder, takes strike 2. Was named conference MVP last season when he played for Gavel in college. Ranked in the top 5 categories in the conference when it came to hitting, home runs, batting average. Montgomery delivers the 2-1.
It looks like Montgomery's finally pitching with comfort now that he doesn't have a runner taking a big lead on first or second.
Montgomery to deliver the 2-1. That's a hard hit ball over to second base. Easton Elliott able to field and throw down to Connor Sharpfield in time. It's 2 outs. 2 batters faced for Kellen Montgomery. He definitely looks a lot calmer, Brandon. It'll do wonders for you when you don't have someone breathing down the back of your net, threatening to score. As once again, the Roadrunners have cycled through their entire lineup. It'll be Tyler Lamore stepping up with 2 outs and nobody on in his second plate appearance.
But, you know, it's only 2 runs. The Dirtbags can still, they pick it up offensively. They can still make their way back in this.
Lamore squares around like he's going to bunt, but doesn't make contact. Struck out looking in his first appearance in the second inning. A big strikeout for Kellen Montgomery. The 0-1 pitch. He's down, but doesn't get the call. Hold a ball, now 1-1. One pitch, chopped to the shortstop position. Armando Briseño throws down to first base. Sharply able to make the catch in plenty of time. A quick work inning for the Dirtbags since the Roadrunners down 1-2-3. Gets out of the frame cleanly. No runs scored on no hits. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth. The Dirtbags still looking to put points on the board here on 22 West Radio. Okay. So it's just as being and he was good. So it's good. It was fast.
Congratulations
And they're doing that. It's not a big input ever.
All set for the bottom of the fourth inning. Quick work by the Dirtbags defense in the top of the frame. That's them up nicely. The top of the lineup is set to step up to the plate. It'll be Alex Champagne to lead off here. Hitting in the 2 spot tonight. Iron Man center fielder for the Dirtbags. Wearing the number 10. Brian King was having an excellent outing so far for the Roadrunners.
If there's a guy that started a trend and started a little bit of a rally for the Dirtbags, it's Alex Champagne.
They said a lot. First inning or something.
Brian King has been excellent so far. Aside from struggling with his curveball, he's just kept his timing different from what the Dirtbags are on. That first pitch, high and inside, called for ball 1.
And although he's messing up that curveball, every single time he's thrown it, he's fired in a fastball following it.
King delivers the 1-0. That one catches the top and outside of the zone. Count now 1-1. Brian King has gone deep into a lot of his outings. He's in the 4th inning now. His last outing against UC Riverside, he went 6. For that, he's gone 4 and 2/3, and 7 innings. As Alex Champagne pops that one up to third base, it'll be Alvarez ranging over, making the catch. And that's 1 down early. Alex Champagne able to make quality contact. An easy pop up, infield fly ball taken down by Noah Alvarez.
Dirtbags just haven't got anything going for them. Just got under it there, out of pop up. They get a dangerous runner out with Alex Champagne.
Alex Champagne, the Dirtbags' top runner, 8 for 9 on stolen bases, hasn't been able to be influential on the base paths tonight. It's Armando Briseño, the shortstop, who's made a couple big plays defensively, now stepping up. As King delivers that curveball and catches, strikes a beautiful pitch. Briseño doesn't swing.
Might be the first curveball we've seen go for a strike today for King.
Finally getting it under control. Briseño back in the box, comes around, swings, that one catches him on his hand. Hard pitch from King, and Briseño's in a bit of pain. Came around to swing, but caught him on the hand. It's a painful one, Brandon.
Yeah, that made me cringe a little bit. That was fired in. Just hit him right on the hand. Or was that on the forearm? Regardless, looked painful.
Looks like he's gonna be shaking out his hand here. Briseño wears a glove on his left hand, no glove on the right. He's hitting him on the right hand, so the trailing hand on his swing. Getting checked out by some of the bench staff right now. So he came around. It is an 0-2 count. Briseño up against it as first he pulls out the wave.
Yeah, the way he did flinch and he swung at it.
They're going to count it as a swing for Briseño, not a hit by a pitch, as he did come around. So Briseño, with what I imagine is a very painful right hand, is going to face an 0-2 count, chases one high to the outside, and shakes that hand in frustration. Briseño is in pain. He'll head back to the dugout. That's 2 down in no time at all for Brian King and the Roadrunners. Rockets Don Tolliver as he comes up to the plate. Right-handed hitter. So far today. Find out in his first appearance. Ryan King delivers high into the outside for ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on. A very familiar position for the Dirtbags tonight. As we see the moon rise above the trees over in right field. Pitch from King, high and inside. It's going to be ball 2.
I backed up Sharpio, getting him uncomfortable after that at-bat with Briseño. He's crowding the plate a bit, so he is maybe trying to back him up.
Yeah, Sharpio's taking about a quarter step off the plate. Gives King more real estate to work with as he fires one low. Doesn't get the call though. It's 3-0. Sharpio with a hitter's count. Looking to get on base. Start a little 2-out rally here for the Dirtbags. Still only 1 hit for Long Beach. That was the leadoff man in the first inning, Kyle Ashworth. Pitch fired in from King. Catches the inside strike. Connor Sharpio now with a 3-1 count.
Yes, he figured out during the San Marcos race, he's figured out how to 3-1.
King delivers the 3-1 inside. Connor Sharpio takes a big hack at it, but it's only going to go into short center field, reaching over. The shortstop Palaio makes the catch, and Ryan King continues a solid outing. Sits down the Dirtbags 1, 2, 3, 4 innings. He has 46 pitches thrown. He's game for a while. His stuff is broken. Sharpio to ride it. Dirtbags will take the field as we head to the top of the 5th here on 22S Radio.
Best box with us in. He's got unscribbled 2 words in less than 30 seconds. He does it. He's going to go with 2 passes lead carrying on the Pacific. Gabe, let's look at the video board. Here's our first word. David. He says change up. He's got the first one. All right, let's get the second word. Batter. Says batter, Gabe went 2-2. Congratulations, Gabe. You're going with 2 passes to the Graham Pacific in Long Beach.
Here in the top of the 5th inning, it's Kellen Montgomery still on the mound for the Dirtbags. 69 pitches thrown through the first 4 innings. 2 runs given up, but he's pitched the Dirtbags out of a jam at times. Still showing solid stuff. Here, start 5th inning. No action just yet. Dirtbags bullpen. It'll be the leadoff man, Nolan Alvarez, to kick things off here in the top of the 5th. The Dirtbags so far looking to bounce back after a big loss in the midweek against UCLA. Pitch delivered inside to Alvarez. Alvarez flies that one foul over and left. Ranging over to try to chase it was Reed Montgomery, but goes over the wall and into the bullpen.
The last inning, Kellen Montgomery is really able to settle down, so we'd like to see him continue that in this inning.
The 0-1 pitch delivered low and inside. Hold for ball 1. Nolan Alvarez, sophomore, at Chino, California, faces the 1-1 and fouls off a fastball. Montgomery still throwing heat here in the 5th. Alvarez appeared in 33 games for the Roadrunners as a freshman. Got 10 starts, primarily at third base, where he finds his trade tonight. Alvarez lines one to third base, fielded well by Cadena and thrown down in time to Connor Sharpio. Alvarez able to make contact, but Nathan Cadena up to the task. A routine ground ball thrown in time to Connor Sharpio. Dirtbags have 1 down.
Alvarez cannot catch a break. They threw him another inside pitch. This time he did make contact with it, but soft contact over to third base.
And now the hot bat tonight for the Roadrunners, Evan Cloyd, who's 2 for 2. He scored both runs. Steps up to the plate. Going to the side of Kellen Montgomery all night long. Base hit in the first, came around to score on a pass ball to second base, and in the third, an easy stand-up double. Montgomery's working quickly against him, though. 2 pitches in a matter of 20 seconds. Just like that, Cloyd is down 0-2. Cloyd, Bakersfield native. Fakes the 0-2 from Montgomery. Rips one down the first base line. Connor Sharpio flashes the leather and tops first base with ease. That's 2 down. First time tonight, Evan Cloyd will be retired to the dugout.
Yeah, he got a rough pop on that ground ball, but credit to him. He was able to make a quick reaction. Got the out.
Connor Sharpio's been busy tonight. A lot of infield ground balls. The Roadrunners throwing down to first base. Sharpio so far up to the task. It'll be Nick Mascaro to come to the plate now. Montgomery continues to work quickly. Out of the stretch. Marcaro. Hard ground ball to Easton Elliott. Throws down to first base in time. First pitch swung at by Mascaro. Easton Elliott makes a good stop at second base. Throws down to Connor Sharpio. And 1-2-3. The Roadrunners go down in the top of the fifth. We'll head to the bottom half. We're on 22 West Radio. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a second. I like when they swing the first pitch.
Yeah.
It's faster.
I was going to say, it was really quick inning.
Come on.
Don't say much because
I'm starting to settle in now.
yeah.
I still feel myself doing color commentary though.
I think you do really good.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Congratulations, fans, courtesy of Circle Raiders. We want you all fans in simply by texting Squad, all one word, to 22.
Baseball's not my sport, so I had to play. I don't watch it on series. Try to keep it light without being too rigid.
I could, if I promised the listener, I wouldn't be able to tell them. Even though
Appreciate it. All right, where are we in the lineup? Who's up? Okay. Ready? Welcome back to Bakersfield, where the Dirtbags trail California State University. Bakersfield, the Roadrunners, 2-0. Set for action here in the bottom of the fifth. It's Ryan King still working on the mound. His pitch count is incredibly low tonight, granted just 50 pitches thrown through a full 4 innings of work. Comes to the fifth in a very good position. His stuff's been working tonight.
Yeah, and he can still keep going with those. He's only really been in command of that fastball, so as long as he keeps control of that fastball, he can really go all day.
It'll be Nathan Cadena stepping up to the plate now. Dirtbags still with only 1 hit through 4 innings. Hasn't been able to advance a runner past first base. Cadena's going to lay down a bunt, but it's a hard bunt over to first. He's going to have to run with all of his speed, and it's a diving tag at the bag from Cloyd. Was able to make the play. Excellent defensive work from Cloyd. Cadena can't get down first in time. Dirtbags 1 out here. Bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, it looks like he tripped, but was able to make it work. I mean, he was close enough to make that dive and get the out.
It'll be Reed Montgomery. 0 for 1 tonight, stepping up to the plate. As the wind rises higher over left field. Night has begun to fall here in Long Beach. Montgomery, wearing number 12, takes an aggressive stance, really close to the plate. King's going to feed one choke inside, which is a big hack. Fouls it off. The 0-1 count, 1 down, and he'll be out against Reed Montgomery. King out of the windup. Will have to deliver that curveball again and can't get it under control. High pitch that forces LeRoy behind the dish to stand straight up and make the catch. Count 1-1.
Yeah, Reed should sit on fastball right here. Every time he has lost command of that curveball, he's coming firing with the fastball.
See what he does here. King, like he says, lays the fastball right by Reed Montgomery, who takes a healthy hack but can't make contact. A lot of horizontal movement on that fastball from King, moves inside out. Montgomery unable to extend the bat past the zone and make contact. Now faces a 1-2 count. King fires one high and inside. Really catches Montgomery on the shoulder. Able to duck away in time. King lost control of that pitch.
Yeah, that was coming in too high to try to take that pitch for an easy base.
Montgomery prioritizes his health and safety. Now faces a 2-2. A fastball inside from King. Montgomery able to foul it off. Right behind home plate into the netting.
Yeah, just missed 2 pitches now. Both foul balls coming straight back at us.
The other one was a belt.
King resets, gets some signs from Leroy. Now delivers a pitch. That's a hanging curveball. Montgomery able to make contact, but not get enough of it. Out there in left field, it's Bennett making the catch. On the run, seems one arm up, like a Statue of Liberty. But Reed Montgomery gets a hanging curveball. The pitch he would have wanted. Able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, Elgin Bennett almost overran that. Had to reach back, make up for overrunning it, but we're still able to make the play for a good out. King is rolling.
King is really working efficiently. We have 2 down here. Greasy just rolls on the first pitch. A little too inside. Pitch is almost on the inside hit. For the first time in a long time, the Dirtbags have a runner on first. It's Justin Rolston gets the start tonight at DH. He's appeared in too many games this season. In fact, Rolston, for all his credit, he appeared 13 games now. His 3rd start tonight. Able to run down to first base. Coach TJ versus keep him there. His base running abilities. So far this season, Wilson one on stolen base attempts. That's on the right hand. That's Easton Elliott. Bottom of this Dirtbags order. Comes in to hit. Elliott, the left-handed hitter, against the right-handed King. King delivers a fastball that's at eye level for Elliott.
King is trying to keep these runners honest. He's coming in with a slide step every time he has a runner on base, which hasn't come often, but he's used it every time.
Another high fastball. This one outside is Easton Elliott. Had squared around to bunt. Elliott has worked his way into this lineup. Did not appear in the series for the Dirtbags against UC San Diego or Santa Barbara, but has played the Dirtbags' last 3 games. The last 2, the Hawaii series, and then against UCLA in the midweek. Elliott looks off another fastball, high and outside from King.
This is the first time King has lost control of his fastball, it seems like. Now, hit a couple hitters, and is launching it high and away.
We'll see if King can regain control. It's a 3-0 count. Places one inside, and Elliott's going to take his slow trot down to first. Very interesting to see Brian King lose control of his fastball. He looks just a little uncomfortable on the mound right now. Obviously hit Rolston, that would have shaken him. Doesn't hit too many people, in fact. He's the 8th batter he's hit so far in 6 now. He needs to work. Rolston. Now the Dirtbags in a dangerous position. Go ahead run up the plate. It's number 9 hitter. Ortega, the catcher tonight, comes to this game batting .222. On-base percentage though, 4th best in the starting lineup. So we're going to have an infield meeting. The catcher, Roy, shortstop Lyle, Alvarez, Floyd as well first. We haven't seen the Dirtbags in this position tonight, but so far this season, their big struggles has been playing a runner in scoring position, as Justin Wilson is in now. He's in on second. First, he's in the box. So we got Ortega, but granted, this is a big opportunity for them.
Yeah, Efren Ortega lost his hitting streak during that UCLA game, but before that he was hot, so he's looking to get back on that hitting streak that he was on before, and this would be the ideal time.
Ortega, the Slamar, California native. Part of a decent rotation of catchers for this Long Beach State team. The infield meeting has broken. Now a big series with 2 outs and 2 on for the Dirtbags. It's Efren Ortega facing Ryan King. King delivers the first pitch. That one's outside. Boy has to chase it. Ortega, the righty, it's the right-handed King. Ortega stands 5'11". Freshman graduate of Birmingham High School. Looking to put the Dirtbags on the board here in the bottom of the 5th. Ryan delivers a fastball. Ortega takes a big cut at it. It's fouled off. Outside Bakersfield. Just a little too late on that swing.
Yeah, that was a good pitch to hit for Ortega, but I would like to see these Dirtbags get a take sign, make him get a strike, because it's been quite a bit of time before he's seen a strike.
King has struggled with the fastball here in the bottom of the 5th. His go-to pitch. King checks back to second. Delivers the pitch inside to Ortega, and that hit him. After Ortega, a few claps towards the Dirtbags dugout, and really got to give a lot of credit to Justin Rolston. Just throws Ryan King off his rhythm. Another pitch high and inside. Dirtbags have bases loaded.
Yeah, I think we should get a bit of a mound visit because he keeps looking over to that dugout. And it's interesting that he's TD's right-handed hitters. He's going high and inside and hasn't been able to get the pitch down.
King having a conversation with our umpire, our third base umpire, Troy Plummer. We should introduce our officials for tonight. Garrett Wells is at first base behind the dish. Anthony Norris. Dirtbags in a huge spot now.
Now what? Pick play.
The umpires are going to have a conference here as we welcome you back inside the booth here at Bakersfield. The umpire conference has broken. Dirtbags with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 5th. We can't just insane. Ryan King goes 6-7 innings now. This really he's hit 2 batters. Justin Rolston and first up for Ortega. Kyle Ashbrook, the leadoff man, has a base hit in his first at-bat. Coming to the plate with 2 outs, trying to make a difference here for the Dirtbags. A base hit could plate 2 and tie this game. Ashworth swings at the first pitch he sees. It's fouled back outside of Bakersfield. Ashworth, a rare swing on the first pitch. He loves to lay out the first one he sees, but he's feeling aggressive so far.
Yeah, what a nightmare for Ryan King to have Ashworth bases loaded with 2 outs, but he does not want to see this hitter up at the plate with bases loaded.
The 0-1 pitch to Ashworth. Inside, Ashworth's going to rip that one down the line. Past the shortstop. 2 runs will score. Throw down to home. Won't be in time. The Dirtbags have tied this game. A big hit from Kyle Ashworth. Finds the gap between shortstop and third. And just like that, Brandon, this game is tied.
That nightmare became a reality. He just caught one. Just wanted to get it by the infield. Absolutely happened. Good things happen when you put the ball in play.
Kyle Ashworth, his second hit of the night. Ends up being a single, and still, the Dirtbags have 2 runners on. It's Ashworth at first. Efren Ortega at second. 2 outs still here for the Roadrunners, but Ryan King needs an out. Up the plate is Alex Champagne, the center fielder. Fastball delivered high for ball 1. Bakersfield, which was a decent crowd, and that was the biggest crowd pop we've seen tonight. Fans got on their feet. 2 runs scored already here in the bottom of the 5th. King delivers the 1-0 to Champagne. That's a strike.
Yeah, Champagne's already a short batter to throw to, but he's getting low because King is throwing these pitches high, so this is an ideal situation for Champagne.
Alex Champagne standing just 5'8". He crouches down into a very low stance. Let's throw it on to first. From the stretch. Not in time. Kyle Ashford able to get back standing. It's Floyd covering first. I think Floyd tonight has done a lot solid work offensively. At times, he's just keeping Kyle Ashworth honest.
A bit of revenge from the Dirtbags. They're able to annoy King while on the bases.
King delivers a pitch to the inside. Champagne takes a big cut at it, but it's Hendricks getting under it in right field, able to make the catch. The Dirtbags in the inning with 2 runners stranded on first and second, but still 2 runs scored. Have to take positives away from that. Dirtbags tie this game up at 2 as we head to the top of the 6th. We'll be right back here on 22 West Radio.
All right, this is the first trivia question. Allison currently answered these questions. Kristen Coward. All right, Allison, this next question is start the season contest. What Dirtbag has the highest batting average? Is it A, Pellegrino, B, Matsui, C, Kyle Ashworth, or D, Armando Rosenio? Allison says D, Armando Rosenio. Congratulations, Allison. You're going to give card courtesy of Kristen Coward.
Big frame for the Dirtbags sees this game tied up at 2 apiece. On the mound, his 6th inning of work is Kellen Montgomery. Able to hold the Roadrunners of Bakersfield so far tonight. A decent pitching performance off the best, but so far for this first 77 pitches, 5 innings of work. Montgomery for a win here. Finally, 5 innings of no offensive spark for Dirtbags come to life. They still have the ball game right now.
Yeah, Ashworth is not just coming in clutch for the team, but he's coming in clutch for Kellen Montgomery especially. He's going to be a lot more comfortable coming into these at-bats with an even ball game.
First batter of Kellen Montgomery will face is Cody Hendricks. Delivers a pitch inside, that's chopped down to third. Throw down from Cadena in time to Connor Sharpio. We've said that a few times so far tonight. Dirtbags have one down on 1 pitch. We're at the top of the 6th.
Yeah, a lot more settled. He's now able to go to his forte and able to get ground ball outs and fly ball outs. That's what he's excelled at this whole season.
Montgomery has gone at least 5 innings in his last 2 appearances. Has 1 out here as he delivers a strike to Brock Pereira. Pereira, the 5-hitter, the designated hitter tonight, out of Honolulu, Hawaii, tonight for the Roadrunners. Montgomery works quickly and delivers strike 2. Montgomery has consistently been the night 1 guy for the Dirtbags this season. Started the first game against Hawaii and the first game against UC Santa Barbara in his last 2 appearances. The 0-2 pitch to Pereira. He went around, strike 3. Kellen Montgomery is working quickly here in the 6th.
What a difference an even ball game makes. I mean, he looks dialed, he was painting the corners. He's in rhythm. And Montgomery is a dangerous guy when he's in rhythm.
Montgomery is definitely locked in at the moment. Having to face Elijah Palaio. The most dangerous hitter for the Roadrunners, hasn't been able to get going so far tonight. A strikeout and a ground out working against Montgomery. Montgomery delivers a strike on the first pitch to Palaio. Palaio, the right-handed hitter against the right-handed Montgomery. 2 outs, nobody on, no 1 count. Montgomery delivers fastball that blazes right by Palaio. Just like that, it's an 0-2 count. This has been a quick inning for Montgomery. If he can get this 3rd strike, better believe he'll be feeling good about his performance. The 0-2. Taken outside. Ortega lined up on the outside of the batter's box just to see if Bly would chase it. Counting on 1 and 2.
Bly's guy is going to want to keep off base. He's tied for third in the Big West with steals.
Montgomery, the 1-2. Tries to get Bly to chase outside again. Deuces wild, 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs. No beyond. The Roadrunners here in the top of the 6th.
And number 2 up to the plate is good.
Montgomery delivers the 2-2, and it's fouled back by Palaio into the netting.
This might be Kellen Montgomery's longest at bat in a while.
Palio's definitely done his best to take the wind out of Montgomery's sails as he swings at the first pitch he sees at the 2-2. A long throw from shortstop. Arsenio able to get it on the road. Sharp go. Just like that, it's 3 up, 3 down for Kellen Montgomery as he continues to work well. It's 3 straight scoreless frames for the Dirtbags. They've played the Roadrunners when they needed it most. Now they'll look to add to their tie game offensively. Scoring 2 in the bottom of the 5th. See what they can do in the bottom of the 6th right here on 22 West Radio. This is the easiest game I've ever seen, too. The game is 1 to 3rd. Get something for raising hands. Change. It's 29. Riley Michael. Michael Riley.
He's going to start out the bench. He's going to go the rest of the way. Yeah. He's like 5
Okay. They're going to try to ride him for the rest of the game? Okay.
He's their main guy.
Yeah. So it's Michael Riley, the shutout guy. Let's see what the rest of the game is. Michael Riley. Come back at 1. Okay, so it's just the slider. It's good to know. I'll take a picture of whatever it is. So, you know, because alright, this one to you. Talk about how he's coming in, and then we break down his stats. So we need to know. Ready? Yeah. All set for action here in the bottom of the 6th inning here at Bakersfield. Night has fallen. We have a new pitcher for the Roadrunners after a long stretch of dominance from Ryan King. That's 2 runs slip in the bottom of the 5th. Makes way for the closer. And the Roadrunners will want to ride all the way to the end of this game. Brandon, introduce the new arm.
Yeah, the new arm is Michael Riley coming in with a 3.63 ERA with 1.3 walks and hits for any pitch and 4 saves for him. So he puts up long inning saves for this Bakersfield team.
Michael Riley, mainly looking to shut down the Dirtbags for the remainder of this game. We'll also have a change in the Dirtbags batting order. It's going to be Trotter Enright stepping in. Rating number 24. On the mound, Michael Riley, the right-handed pitcher. His first pitch is a blazing fastball past the left-handed Trotter Enright.
Michael Riley's not going to be a guy that's going to give up free bases. He's only given up 8 walks this season.
Enright able to go long off of Riley. Chasing it back towards the wall and towards the warning track is Morasco. able to make the catch, but early on, Carter Enright able to make contact.
Yeah, very good contact on that hit. Just couldn't hit it past the center fielder. But good start. Good solid contact. Long Beach hasn't had a lot of it, so it's now good to see that they are making positive changes.
Carter Enright into the 3 spot, batted in favor of Armando Borseño. Now we're into the 4th spot in the Dirtbags lineup. Connor Sharpio steps up to the plate. A right-on-right matchup. We don't have the numbers with us, but we can tell immediately that Michael Riley is throwing some absolute gas.
Yeah, somehow looks faster than Ryan King, so that's saying a lot.
A different pace for Dirtbags to work with for sure. Riley delivers to Sharpio. And again, pops the glove of Leroy. This is his spot, but Riley definitely comfortable running consistently at a high velocity. Sharpio faces a 2-0 count and will take ball 3 high and outside. Connor Sharpio, a line out and a fly out so far today in his 2 plate appearances. Still looking to get on base for the first time. Seeing his average drop on the season to just 220. His 0-2 performance tonight. Riley to deliver the 3-0, and he walks Sharpio. Unable to pick his spot on 4 straight pitches. Misses 4 fastballs outside. Riley still putting out the kinks here early. The Dirtbags will want to capitalize.
Yeah, he's throwing heat, but the thing is he looks like he's overthrowing it, so until he settles down, he might be throwing more balls, so these Dirtbags might want to be a little bit more impatient with these at-bats.
Bakersfield tonight wearing yellow unis with white numbers. An absolute nightmare for broadcasters during the day, but Riley seemed pretty well that night. Riley, interesting fashion choice as well, along with a few of his teammates, wearing blue socks high up at the knees. Riley to face Nathan Cadena, third baseman tonight. His first pitch, a fastball that catches the zone. Count to Cadena, 0-1.
Would have been an interesting colorway for these jerseys.
We'll see how they line up for the rest of the weekend, but definitely a unique look at Bakersfield as fastball catches Cadena on the backside. Michael Riley unable to get it under control here early. Dirtbags have 2 on.
I just hit my another pitch inside. These Dirtbags, and they're going to want to keep patient at-bats because they haven't got control over their fastball. We saw Ryan King, lose control over that fastball. So now with Michael Riley, they're going to want to force these long, draining at-bats for him.
We're going to have a mound visit here early on. 2 batters face for Michael Riley and 2 on. It's Nathan Cadena at first and Connor Sharpio at second. And Cadena dropped his laundry and took a trot down 90 feet. Looks like TJ Bruce is going to have his runners come in as well for a meeting. Michael Riley came to Bakersfield after 2 seasons at Gateway Community College in Phoenix, Arizona. He was a first-team All-American during his time there. An excellent closer. To the GLIAC alternate team and led the team to their first regional appearance since 2016 last season. So far this year, the stats are just beyond impressive. Very cool in 2/3 in his pitch. He's able to close out clutch games and able to go the distance as well. His shortest appearance, though, is just 2/3 of an inning. Off the win against UC Riverside in his last appearance. He's gone as far as 5 innings. The last appearance was against Northridge. Season against Northridge and started conference play.
Yeah, interesting hybrid pitcher. Looks like he has the innings of a starter. He goes long relief games and also closing out the games.
So Riley, a very diverse, very talented closer here. Struggling with his control a bit. Having faced the first 2 batters. Now it's Reed Montgomery stepping up to the plate. Montgomery hasn't been able to reach base tonight either. A strikeout and a long fly out. First pitch from Riley is a deadly fastball straight down the middle of the zone. Montgomery takes it looking. 2 hop leads off of first and second for Cadena and Sharpio. Montgomery crowds the plate and takes a big hack at fastball that blows right by him. Michael Riley has Montgomery down 0-2 in the count.
Yeah, just overswung at that one, pulled his head on that swing. Just got to settle down.
Montgomery on the season now hitting just 103. As Riley checks back to second, delivers another fastball. This one's down in the dirt, but knocked down well by Leroy. Runners test the catcher. Montgomery takes a deep breath and steps back into the left-handed batter's box. The left on right matchup here. Michael Riley collects himself. Checks back to second. Delivers another fastball and Montgomery chases that one outside. Michael Riley gets his first strikeout here in relief. Montgomery takes a long walk back to the Dirtbags dugout.
Had good breakout movement on that pitch. Looked like it was coming in just low outside, but just tailed on Reed Montgomery.
2 outs and 2 on for Justin Rolston. DH who was hit in the last at-bat by Brian King on the first pitch he faced. Los Angeles native in his first career at-bat hit a grand slam against the Ishmael Ridge last season. And he's hit again. Riley able to control the fastball, and Justin Rolston is not happy. In back-to-back plate appearances, he's hit by the first pitch he sees. The Dirtbags have the bases loaded.
Not happy, but nevertheless, Long Beach has bases loaded. Have to find a way to capitalize off of this again.
Big opportunity for the Dirtbags. It's going to be Easton Elliott stepping up to the plate. Batting 192 on the season so far tonight. Struck out looking, and was able to come around to score. And hit in the 5th. Elliott working against Bradley. 2 outs, bases loaded here at Blair Field. First pitch swung out by Elliott, but fouled back into the netting.
Elliott has a chance to add on to his RBI total. Only comes in with 1 RBI on the season, but has an opportunity with 3 runners on.
A huge spot here for the Dirtbags. They were able to capitalize through Kyle Ashworth in the last frame. And plate 2. Pitch now, swung out again by Elliott, but fouled back. He's down 0-2 in the count.
He's got to get that bat off the shoulder earlier. He jammed him there, caught him late. He's going to have to choke up on the bat.
Elliott came to Long Beach this season after playing at Oral Roberts. Started 11 games, here in 20 as a junior. His first season with the Dirtbags. Pitch delivered and fouled back again. Elliott able to catch more of the ball that time, but still over and out in the press box here. The count still 0-2. For the Roadrunners, it's Michael Riley looking to escape the inning. Bases loaded. 0-2 count delivered to Easton Elliott, who's able to crack that one into left. Ranging back and able to make the catch is Elijah Bennett. Elgin Bennett able to make the catch, ranging back towards the ball. Not an easy play to make. Roadrunners are able to escape a jam here. Keep the Dirtbags scoreless here in the bottom of the 6th. From the defense to back up Michael Riley, who had 15 pitch first inning in work. We'll be right back here on 22 West Radio with the 7th inning. Stay tuned.
Tickets to LongBeachState.com. Dirtbags are also here on Sunday. The Legion Series across Bakersfield, a 1 p.m. first pitch on Sunday. Take your next fans if you want to make a great impact on your favorite Long Beach State baseball players. Join the Dirtbag Collective, the official NCAA collective supporting our student athletes. If you make an effort, your givers should sell on and off the field, or gaining access to exclusive content, special events, and unique experiences. Be part of the legacy, visit dirtbagcollective.com or follow on social media at Dirtbag Collective.
That's a look of shock. That's
Kellen Montgomery still on the mound for the Dirtbags as we approach the 7th inning. One of his longest appearances of the season. We have a ball game on our hands though. All tied at 2. Headed to the final 3 frames. Montgomery and the Dirtbags looking to continue to flank Bakersfield. Bakersfield hasn't been able to play their runner in the last 3 innings. It will be Elgin Bennett, the man who was able to get the Roadrunners out of a jam in the last frame with the bases loaded. Stepping up to the plate. Montgomery's first pitch into Bennett. Fastball that is called strike.
After settling down, he's managed to lower his pitch count, getting quick innings and quick outings. So that is how he's able to get his pitch count down to 87.
Montgomery delivers another fastball this time. This is inside. Out 1-1 to Bennett. Bennett in the second inning was a rally, stand-up double. This time able to make contact on pitch from Montgomery. Chop over the second, toss over the first. It's Austin Elliott over to Connor Sharpio, and Bennett with all of his speed unable to beat the throw.
And Bennett is a tough out. He gives it his all running down to first base.
So it's 1 down and now 90 pitches from Kellen Montgomery as Lewis Zulaika comes to the plate. Still can't see any movement over there in the bullpen for Dirtbags. There's 1 down and nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Montgomery delivers fastball on Zulaika. Zulaika so far tonight. 2 ground outs to his name.
Everybody plays a cop.
Montgomery works quickly, delivers on the fastball. This time pitches the outside of the strike zone. Count 1-2.
I don't see that.
1-1 pitch from Montgomery. Zulaika makes contact and it's chopped over short. The throw all the way to first base, a little high, but it's not sure he's pulled it down. There's shortstop now. It is Trotter and right coming in for Armando Roseno. Roseno tonight made some big plays defensively, but right, first time he's called action, he'll make the big play too.
These Roadrunners haven't changed their approach. They're still coming in aggressive, swinging at pitches pretty early in the count. Montgomery's forcing weak contact, hitting groundouts.
Goes for the Dirtbags, shaded towards both bases, Trotter and right, more towards third, and Easton Elliott shaded over towards first. There's a big gap around second base at the moment. It's Tyler Leroy, the catcher, stepping up to hit. 2 outs, nobody on. Swung the first pitch, he saw fouled back into the netting. Kellen Montgomery looks to make quick work of the Roadrunners. 4th straight inning. Montgomery out of the stretch. There's one that's high and outside. Tyler Leroy, the right-handed hitter. Senior catcher. Played 2 years at Arizona Western University and 1 year at Southern Illinois. So a bit of a journeyman. As Montgomery gets into a stretch, but Leroy steps out of the bag, steps out of the batter's box to disrupt his rhythm. Montgomery now set to deliver the 1-1. A big swing, a big miss for Tyler Leroy. Fastball blazes right by him, and Montgomery still has the heat.
Now Montgomery gets out of his windup quick, comes out firing, not giving the batter the time to breathe in between pitches.
Montgomery continues to work quickly, delivers one to the inside. Leroy able to make contact, sharp goes on the toss to Montgomery, who's able to cover first base and tag it for the third out. Dirtbags once again set down the Roadrunners 1-2-3 as Montgomery continues to make quick work on the mound. Right back after the 7th inning stretch here on 22-inch radio. Dirtbags 2, Roadrunners 2.
Bags and catcher, number 33, Ortega.
Following a rousing rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, we're all set for the bottom half of the 7th inning. It's Efren Ortega, the catcher, at the bottom of the Dirtbags lineup, stepping up to the plate to break the deadlock here. We're all tied at 2 after the Dirtbags were able to plate 2 runners in the bottom of the 5th. And stealing the Dirtbags plate, however, is Michael Riley. Closer for this Roadrunners team so far, 17 pitches in 1 inning work, and a strikeout to his name. First pitch inside to Ortega, it's a fastball. Called a ball, count is 1-0.
So the Dirtbags take a lot of pitches. Riley hasn't been able to be in command of his fastball, so.
Riley once again fires a fastball that misses high and away. Gives a point to his catcher though. Tyler Leroy says, I like the spot, I just can't hit it. Now Michael Riley throws the ball he was working with over to the Dirtbags dugout, grabs that bag of rosin, and the mound, gets a new ball and is all set to deliver the 2-0 pitch. It's a fastball that just misses the zone high. Riley just still looking to get under control here. Working quickly out of the stretch. Riley, the right-hander, delivers low and misses. 4 straight pitches missed. Michael Riley on 4 fastballs and touch the zone in there from Ortega without having to swing. Is able to get down to first base.
Yeah, this is what Longreach's favor. Let's put it back in the game. Bakersfield has lost control of those pitches and just issuing free walks for.
So a man on first for Kyle Ashbrook, a man who was able to be the catalyst in the 5th inning. Bases loaded, a huge base hit, played at 2 runs. Not the same situation for Ashbrook, but a similar one. A runner on. He's been arguably the Dirtbags' most productive hitter so far today. A pair of base hits, sandwich a strikeout. He squares around the bunt, but takes a strike. Ashworth so far this season, batting .321, you can add 2 more RBIs to his total, brings it up to 24 on the season. The pitch delivered and just slipped out of the hand of Riley. We saw him grab that bag of rosin, Brandon. That's just to help him increase his grip. You can think of it like a bag of chalk in gymnastics, but even still unable to grip the ball efficiently, and you can see the fastball start to pop out at the end of his delivery. That pitch would have been low for a ball as once again Ashford square around the line.
Yeah, and it hasn't helped him much this inning. He's hardly thrown a strike this inning, so these Dirtbags are just being smart, taking pitches, not being overly aggressive, and they don't need to.
There's one man who's known for his patience on this Dirtbags lineup. It is Kyle Ashworth, the most patient hitter for the Dirtbags. Watching another fastball float by. I say that one caught the top of the zone. The count now 3-1. Kyle Ashworth gets on base efficiently. Because he likes to pick his pitches as Riley decides to throw it on first base. Before Ortega slides back in time.
Yeah, Efren not really a stolen base threat, but he's doing enough to get Riley a little uncomfortable.
3-1 delivery, catches the top of the zone. Michael Riley gets the call. That pitch was high, at chest level to Kyle Ashworth. And now full count. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th. Riley once again throws down to first after Ortega forced to dive back. The first boo rings out from Bakersfield. Riley grabs the bag of rosin once again. Adjusts his belt. Now steps into the chalk to deliver the full count pitch to Kyle Ashworth. Riley gives a nod. Now lines up, delivers a fastball, and Ashworth chases it down. That's a strikeout for Michael Riley. His second of the outing. Ashworth knows he shouldn't chase that one. Jackson walk back to the dugout. First out for the Roadrunners here at 5 and 7.
Just a good low breaking ball. Not like a fastball, so full Ashworth, which is something not easy to do. Issues a lot of walks.
Carl Ashworth almost down to one knee chasing that pitch. As Alex Champagne steps up. It's another right on left matchup. Alex Champagne hasn't reached base tonight. He's 0 for 3. And takes strike one. Riley looks to work quickly. Gives another nod. Delivers a fastball that passes through the legs of Leroy. After Ortega's going around second. Look for third, but it hits the third side. A bit of a miscommunication from Riley and behind the dish. Tyler Leroy. Fastball goes right to the catcher's legs. That was
Miscommunication. He was expecting a off-speed pitch and received a fastball fired in.
We're going to have a pitch runner come in for Efren Ortega. It's going to be the designated hitter, Matt Toomey.
At second base, number 23, Matt Toomey.
Toomey so far this season has appeared sporadically for the Dirtbags, in and out of the lineup. We'll see how that affects the Dirtbags going forward, whether he'll step in offensively as well. Right now, his first responsibility is taking a 2-hop lead off a second. Being a thorn in the side, Michael Riley. Riley delivers the pitch to Alex Champagne, driven out into right field and able to make the catch as Hendricks. Advances to third base though is Matt Toomey. He's able to slide home. He's giving the wave to home. Half ball won't return the time. And Matt Toomey rounds second and third. Taps home plate to score. A chaotic sequence for the Roadrunners. Alex Champagne hits one far out into right field. The throw all the way from right down to third. Gets past the third baseman Alvarez. Matt Toomey, some smart base running, able to score and give the Dirtbags the lead.
Chaotic base running for Matt Toomey as well. He had to run back to tie it up for second. Stumbled a bit running to home. Nevertheless, gets home.
Matt Toomey caught me off guard with that base running as well. Didn't think he was going to try for home. Didn't think he was going to try for third either. Flexes the wheels though, and it's a big run for the Dirtbags. They now lead 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Trotter Enright, who stepped in at shortstop, who now faces an out of sorts Michael Riley. Riley, so efficient usually for the Roadrunners, has now given up the go-ahead run. Fastball delivered high and outside. Enright's going to look that one off.
Great point, JayDe. He's been in command this whole season, only giving up 8 walks yet. Struggling today to keep control of the fastball.
Pitch and fouled away by Trotter Enright. 2-2 count. We saw it a bit at the end of the outing for Ryan King, but the pitchers for the Roadrunners begin to look physically uncomfortable on the mound. Adjusting the belt, adjusting the sleeves, adjusting their buttons. Starting to see the same thing with Riley. Drives on the fastball to Enright until he fouls it back.
Yeah, give credit to the Dirtbags. Every time they've gotten on base, they've made it uncomfortable. They've really came back and did what seemed to be Bakersfield game plan and make Helen Montgomery uncomfortable. Just replicate it.
Payoff pitch, the 2-2, flying up high in the infield by Enright, who's going to ground first and try for second. Underneath the ball, though, is Zuleika, able to make the catch in between first and second. Dirtbags able to play an important run, thanks to some chaotic base running from Matt Toomey in the bottom of the 7th. Heads to the 8th. It's Dirtbags 3, Roadrunners 2. That caught me off guard because I didn't know. I was like, what do you mean he's going to run for? Why is he running for third? Why is he running for home? If he ran back, I was so confused. I was watching 2 different things. Yeah, that was odd. That was really odd. Okay, finally. Connor Stewart.
Long Beach State, now in the game and doing the catching, number 48, Connor Stewart.
How long do they want Montgomery to go tonight? Okay. He's doing good. In the 8th inning, once again, it's Kellen Montgomery on the mound for the Dirtbags. So far tonight, Montgomery in his longest outing so far this season, 97 pitches. So he's back to the top of the lineup for Bakersfield. It's Noah Alvarez, the leadoff man, who will face Montgomery here at the top of the 8th.
No, Alvarez still facing the struggles of those inside pitches.
Montgomery's had Alvarez's number all night long. There are strikeouts and a ground out. This time, Alvarez able to make contact only as far as Trotter right at short. Missed the throw in time to Connor Shelby. And Kellen Montgomery with a fist pump there towards the end. He knows he's cooking tonight. As Montgomery approaches 100 pitches, finally we begin to see some action in the Dirtbags bullpen. It's been really impressive for Montgomery. He struggled at first, had to get out of a few tough jams in innings 1 and 2. Be able to run in the 3rd as well. But has worked his way back into this game, played the game at his own pace. Now finds himself in command here in the 8th inning.
Interestingly enough, I mean, the more he's gotten deep into this game, the more he's gotten efficient with his pitches, throwing more strikes.
Now facing Evan Floyd. It was Floyd who gave Montgomery his biggest struggles in those first few innings. Floyd responsible for both runs scored by Bakersfield, following a single in the 1st and a double in the 3rd. Montgomery delivers a pitch low. Count 1 and 2. Floyd looking to get on base once again. Montgomery delivers the 1-2 high and Floyd looks it off. Evan Floyd has had himself a great night. Obviously very efficient from the plate.
The hometown kid representing Bakersfield, California.
1-2 pitch swung on and missed by Floyd. And it's another strikeout for Kellen Montgomery. His 6th of the outing. Montgomery continues to work here in the 8th. He's been on a complete game. Still, yet to touch 100 pitches. It's Nick Morasco with 2 down and nobody on for Bakersfield. Looking to make something happen, looking to get something started. As Montgomery delivers a slider. Low inside and catches the strike zone. A beautiful pitch from Montgomery. Mascaro yet to reach base tonight. Fly out, a pair of ground outs. One thing Montgomery's done so well tonight too, you mentioned it earlier, Brandon, is force the rotors to making minimal contact. We've seen Bakersfield able to get bat to ball, but really able to send it into the outfield. Morasco takes a big swing. It's another strikeout for Kellen Montgomery. And a roar of excitement and jubilation as Montgomery steps off the mound. 7 strikeouts in 8 innings of work. We may well see Kellen Montgomery pitch a complete game tonight. We'll see if he comes out again for the 9th inning. But what an inning of work. 5 straight innings now. Montgomery has blanked Bakersfield. Heading into the bottom of the 8th. Dirtbags lead 3-2. We'll see what the offense can do to back up Montgomery when we return on 22 West Radio.
That was like me.
It's advantage Dirtbags here in the bottom of the 8th, leading 3-2 and working against a struggling closer, Michael Riley. It's this Dirtbags offense looking to capitalize and build a bit of a cushion off the back of an incredible performance so far tonight from Kelly Montgomery, their pitcher. It'll be Connor Sharpio to step in first, working against Michael Kelly. Sorry, Michael Riley. Sharpio so far tonight, still yet to reach base. On a hit, can make solid contact for the first time. Riley delivers a heater of pitch that comes in and then comes out for strike one.
He has like tail on his pitches.
Don't quite know what to call that pitch.
Yeah.
Now Riley throws a more traditional slider that works up and down and left to right. Fools Connor Sharpio, takes a swing at it, finds himself down 0-2 in the count. Riley delivers the 0-2, can't catch the top of the zone. Sharpio facing the 1-2, just looking to get on base here, in the bottom of the 8th. With a 1-run lead, Brandon, you know Dirtbags have their sights set on just building on that lead as much as possible. With a hard driven ball out to right field, can it get down in fire territory? It's foul. Player Sharpio lines that one all the way to right field. Unable to keep it in their territory though, chasing it all the way towards batting cages was Hendricks. Almost a big play from Sharpio. And a big chance for Dirtbags to add some extra bases.
Riley is intelligently throwing there. Also, pitches to Sharpio. He was a hard swinging hitter. He's trying to get him off balance with his pitches.
Sharpio's going to have to contend with the change of speed. Once again, facing the 1-2 count. So far, it's been Dirtbags getting the better of Michael Riley so far. Riley delivers the 1-2, and it's a hard-driven ground ball all the way to second base. It's Zuleika who fields it, throws it down to first base for Floyd.
Scorched it up into the second baseman needs to be playing a bit closer to center field.
All in all, an easy out, even though the ground ball did take a little bit of reflection off the pitcher's mound. Zayden Medina once again has switched up his walk-up song this season. His third walk-up song so far, reverting back to rhythm and blues. I'm a personal fan of it. Went country for a few weeks there, didn't quite work out for him. So far tonight, though, the new walk-up song hasn't been able to make contact as he takes strike one.
No matter what song he picks, though, it seems to be very enjoyable for the crowd.
Oh yeah, everybody's into it. Delivery from Riley. Catch the zone. Count now 1-1. Another sizable crowd here at Blair Field tonight. Kadena fouls off a pitch. Just catches the outside of the zone. It's 1-2 count for Kadena.
Riley looks like he's settled down. More pitches in the strike zone, forcing the Dirtbags to swing.
That pitch rolling the strike zone. Back to the dirt. Kadena's going to drop second strike. Go down to first base, but gets thrown out in plenty of time. Behind the dish, it was the boy who dropped the ball, but he was able to recover and make the play. Now making way for Kellen Montgomery. Sorry, Reed Montgomery. Two Montgomerys in the lineup tonight. Kellen on the mound, Reed in the lineup. No really relation. Reed Montgomery so far in a dead even 100 now of the season. Really able to make contact tonight. Struck out twice. Lined out as well in the fifth. Really a player the Dirtbags want to get going, but someone who hasn't been able to deliver so far this season. Riley delivers a fastball that's well outside the zone. Second pitch, another fastball that's low. Misses the zone. 2-0 count. takes up an aggressive stance high in the box and fouls off another fastball. Count now 2-1. Crowd here at Bakersfield getting into the action, making some noise. Reed Montgomery with 2 outs and nobody on faces the 2-1 pitch. Fastball that's high. 3-1 now for Montgomery. On the season, Reed Montgomery hasn't appeared in too many games. Has been watched a few times. This time, gets good contact, lines that one far out into left. Reed Montgomery's going to have a stand-up double and gets the hold sign from third base. Reed Montgomery is able to work the count and notch just his second double of the season. A big extra base hit for the Dirtbags.
Finally gets back into the hit column. Big double down the line. Easy two-bagger for him.
Now it's Justin Rolston, who was hit by a pitch in his last 2 appearances on the first pitch he saw. In the 5th, he came around to score. In the 6th, he was left stranded. Justin Rolston wears the number 42. Appears at times as both a designated hitter and a rotation outfielder for the Dirtbags. With a runner in scoring position and 2 outs, we'll face Riley. Another fastball from Riley that just can't get out of the zone. Pitch from Riley. Rolston chases it down and away, swinging. Count is 1-1. Justin Rolston with a healthy hack. Inside move back to second base. It's Riley trying to keep Reed Montgomery honest. It was Zulaika, the second baseman, coming over to cover. Makes the catch and throws down the tag, but Montgomery is back in plenty of time. Justin Rolston still facing a 1-1 count. This time Riley delivers a fastball that's down and away. Count 2-1.
Good patient take from Rolston right there. He's gotten a lot of swing and misses with that sweeping slider on the outside.
Goes the same pitch to Rolston on back-to-back pitches, and now another inside move back to second base. Reed Montgomery has taken a 2-hop lead, but has enough length to get back safely. Zulaika once again covering. Riley to deliver the 2-1. Rolston moves off the slider for a 3rd time. Chased it twice and realized he didn't need any more action. 3-1 count down to Rolston. It's Michael Riley's Bakersfield over to just get out this 8th inning and keep the Roadrunners in it. Payoff pitch, Justin Rolston fouls it off into the Bakersfield dugout.
Reed Montgomery's doing just enough to off the rhythm a bit of Riley. Helping out Rolston is at bat.
Rolston stands 6'4", 205, and definitely puts some power behind the ball. Los Angeles native. Here's the pitch, down and away, and Rolston, very patient. At bat. He's able to draw a long way to put runners on. 1st and 2nd for the Dirtbags. Great setup here for Easton Elliott.
Good at bats for Rolston today. Although he's gotten hit by 2 pitches, nevertheless he's still drawing walks. He's having really good, solid at bats.
Yeah, after getting hit back-to-back big appearances, Justin Rolston drawing a crucial walk. The Dirtbags still holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 8th. It's 3-2. We'll score the go-ahead run from the bottom of the 7th inning. There's a hack at it from Elliott. It'll be a fly ball ranging over towards the Dirtbags dugout. Chasing it over, but unable to make the catch was Noah Alvarez. Elliott's going to need to be careful here. Brandon needs to make his pitches.
Yeah, he gets a bit of a second life on this at-bat. That was a playable foul ball, so he's got to capitalize with 2 runners on.
Runners in scoring position today, so for Long Beach Chopper down to second. Marcus who fumbles the ball, but he's able to recover in time and throw down to Floyd at first. He gets the third out. So they're back to 2 straight in here. In the bottom of the 8th, who goes to the 9th. See Kellen Montgomery complete. The gain is yet to be seen. This one shoot, 9th inning. We're on 22 West Radio.
Keep reading the switch the screen. Right back live on air.
Has he ever pitched a complete game?
Last complete game was from last complete game of the program was from 2023.
Thank you.
Go back to 45 seconds. So we can probably
Welcome back inside the booth here at Bakersfield. We have history on our hands here in the top of the 9th inning. Kellen Montgomery has once again taken the mound, looking to pitch the first complete game in Long Beach State since 2023, and the first in his career. Granted, we saw him struggle early, but eventually he's been able to calm down the pace and put together a really efficient out. What's gone right for Kellen Montgomery tonight?
Yeah, the moment they got the runners on the board, they got, the opposing pitcher uncomfortable. Kellen Montgomery was just dialed from that point on. He's got his confidence, and the higher his pitch count has gone, the more strikes he's thrown, which is quite possibly the most impressive part of this performance.
Really, really impressive from Kellen Montgomery. He's still hovering around 100 pitches. Like you said, he's only gotten more efficient as time has gone on. He's 3 outs away from ending this game. Dirtbags hold on to a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 9th. The first man he'll face is Cody Hendricks, and we'll keep you here in the booth with us for the remainder of this 9th inning. Kellen Montgomery so far has faced Hendricks 3 times, walked him once, and Hendricks hasn't been able to reach base since. Hendricks able to reach base at the first as a part of that rally. Really an incredible night if Kellen Montgomery can hold on. There is action in the Dirtbags bullpen, but you can imagine Montgomery's able to continue the way he's pitching to finish this game. It's a long foul ball, popped off by Hendricks over towards the batting cages, and he's chased all the way to foul territory by the second baseman, Easton Elliott.
And the door opened on Sharpie over there. Thought he's okay.
Hard collision. So facing the 1-2 count, Hendricks will dig in once again against Montgomery. Montgomery, another pitch and a hard cut by Hendricks. Another foul ball. This one can fly all the way into the stands. Once again, it's Easton Elliott and Connor Sharpio chasing it.
So far, Hendricks is giving Sharpio's cardio for the night. Again, running to the foul side.
The 1-2, Montgomery will work quickly. His fastball misses the zone just outside. Montgomery, the right-hander, working against the right-handed Hendricks. Cody Hendricks takes a wide, low stance in the box. As Montgomery delivers the 2-2 pitch. This one's high and inside. The count now full.
This is the most adversity Montgomery's faced in a while, getting up to a 3-2 count.
Montgomery, the payoff pitch. That one's rocketed into center field, but Alex Champagne has a read on it. Back at the warning track, and Alex Champagne makes the catch. One down at the top of the 9th, and Kellen Montgomery is just 2 outs away from pitching a complete game for the first time in his career. A long battle against Cody Hendricks ends with a long fly ball out to Alex Champagne.
And no signs of any fatigue. He looks fresh. He could face these next 2 batters and then some.
Kellen Montgomery, 114 pitches so far tonight, facing Brock Pereira. Fires into strike. We've just seen Montgomery get more and more efficient as this game has gone on. He's not throwing 90 miles an hour every pitch, but he's putting it in the right spot. Beautiful swinging fastball for strike 2.
Yeah, it looks like you got him with a little bit of a slider there. Just slid across the plate. That Pereira just looking.
Pereira, the 0-2, goes down swinging. And Blairfield can feel it now. Kellen Montgomery, the 2 down in the top of the 9th, is just 1 out away. He's faced this Roadrunners lineup multiple times over. He's got reads all these guys, and you can see it in the way he carries himself. A few fans are on their feet already. The job is not done yet. It's Elijah Palaio, the Roadrunners' top hitter on the season, unable to get anything going tonight, facing Montgomery with 2 outs. Palaio was able to get good contact on it, but a high fly ball into right field is going to bounce off the top of the batter's box.
Yeah, Montgomery can close things out here. You got to expect he's going to be fired up.
Palaio in his 3 plate appearances so far tonight, struck out in the 1st, ground out in the 3rd and 6th. So Montgomery loads up the 1-0 pitch. Palaio's going to try to lay down a bunt. It goes behind the backstop. Now Blairfield is on its feet. Every fan in attendance with their eyes fixated on Kellen Montgomery. Brandon, this is history. Montgomery out of the stretch. Delivers the pitch to Palaio. Just misses the top of the zone. He's got a pitcher's count. Working 1-2 with 2 outs. Nobody on for the Roadrunners.
Pitch count at 117 and still going strong.
Montgomery delivers the 1-2. Palaio fouls it back and out of the stadium. Again, Blairfield waits for the payoff from Montgomery. Stomps on the bleachers only grow louder. As Kellen Montgomery delivers the 1-2. Swung on, it's flied out into right field. It's a long fly ball, but underneath it to make the catch is Kyle Ashworth. And Kellen Montgomery has pitched a complete game at Blairfield and is scorned by his teammates. What a performance from Kellen Montgomery. Dirtbags win it 3-2 over Bakersfield. Brandon, break it down for me. What went right tonight? How did the Dirtbags pull off this big comeback win?
Yeah, Ashworth, give him credit as well. He was able to get Montgomery's confidence back on the mound with that big RBIs. All credit to Montgomery, though. He dialed it back. We've seen him go through adversity early in the season and come back even stronger, and that's exactly what he did tonight. The later he went in these innings, it was aging like fine wine. He was really getting those strikes. He was in command of everything, whether it was a slider, fastball, it didn't matter.
The big turning point in this game is the bottom of the 5th inning. The Dirtbags down 2 runs, being able to load the bases. Kyle Ashworth steps up, delivers a big base hit to score 2 runs to tie this game. And then really since then, it was the Kellen Montgomery show. Shuts down Bakersfield for the final few frames, picks up the win, and he can set his final line. 9 innings pitched, 4 hits given up, 2 runs, 122 pitches. He tallies 8 strikeouts in the first complete game of his career. Really a historic night here at Bakersfield for Kellen Montgomery. It's only the first of the 3-game series for the Dirtbags.
Yeah, a big win for them. They're now back in contention for a tournament appearance at the Big West Tournament.
Big win for Long Beach State. We'll do it again on Sunday. Broadcasting tomorrow as 22 West Radio has a special final night. Join us, won't you, before the Sunday matinee here at Blairfield. I'll be on the call alongside Curtis Cooks. That'll do it for us tonight at Blairfield. For Brandon Rodriguez and myself, JayDe, it's been a pleasure having you with us here on 22 West Radio, streaming live on YouTube. We'll be back on the airwaves Sunday at 1 for a rubber match between Long Beach State and Cal State Bakersfield. Until then, have a good night. We'll see you next time.